Welcome Greenway Nation to the second, actually it's the third tournament game. We missed the first one. I had to go vote. So Abington is hosting Nashoba. So good luck both teams. There's the pull. Abington to receive the first pull of the game. Merrick with the disc. Over to Stefan. I do have my cheat sheet down below, but it's not up in my hand, so I'll use it when I need to. Dump pass back to Merrick. A little question if something's going on there. I'm not sure what it is, but remains Abington disc. Back in play again. Over to Stefan. Barrier breakaway, but over to Abdul. Dump pass back to Stefan. Over to Barry. Barry sends it over to the side. Abington held on to it. Look, Blackmore leaped up, able to pull it down. Back to Barry. And just over the fingertips of the Abington player. Out of bounds. Let's see. That was number 9, Spencer. So, Nashoba at their goal line. Cloud's starting to take over a little bit. Still nice and comfortable. Little breeze. Not affecting the game too much. And Kearney able to intercept it. Stefan picks it up. Oh, tapped by Nashoba. Kearney on the goal line, looking for a target. Dumps it off to Barry. Abdul just comes over from the side and just makes it in just before the out of bounds mark. Abington first on the board. Abdul with the score. So we got the Nashoba coach out in the field. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it right. So Abington's coming into this game with a 1-1 victory. This is their third game of the day. See Coach Scott here donning some nice shorts and nice green Abington shirt. And the whole rest of the team has their green shirts on. The previous game, they wore the white shirts. So Abington with the pull. Stefan with his hand up in the air. Nashoba says they're ready. There's the pull. Low line drive. Skims across the deck. They finally pick it up. Hammer throw. Hits his target. Crossing pass. Oh, there's a good disc into the end zone. Right back at you. Nashoba evens up the score 1-1. Excuse me. 2 quick scores by both teams. So again, Jack Pacello could not make it to this game today, but I want to thank Jack and his family for all that they do. It is election day in Abington. Excuse me. Not sure what's on his plate, but if Jack could be here, he would be. So Abington will receive now. And there's the pull. Nice pull. Right into the waiting hands of Stefan to Barry. Back to Stefan. Over to Blackmore. Blackmore trying to find a target. There's a long disc going downfield, and that is deflected by Nashoba. That ends up back in the end zone. Okay, I'm not sure. Okay, so there must have been, I don't know why it was brought out so far, but that's why we need Jack here. There's a hammer throw into the end zone. And another quick score by Nashoba. That will put Nashoba ahead 2-1. Nashoba with the pull. Abington to receive. I know there's trees in back of me, and it seems like if there is wind out there, it's certainly blocking it. I don't feel any breeze. You can see at the far side of the field, there's a flag. Not too much wind on it. The show we're getting ready. And his hand is up. Here's the pull. Again. Fell off the hands of Stefan. And Adams comes in, deflects it. Barry takes it out to the goal line. And, almost. Spencer came all the way down. Couldn't quite reach it. Went coast to coast, just about in the end zone of Nashoba. Nashoba disc. Low pass, hits his target. Leading pass, and able to pull it in. Dumps it back. So hammer throw in the end zone and hits his target. Another score for Nashoba. That will put him ahead 3-1. Feel bug crawling up my leg. So Abington first on the board with a quick score, but right back after 3 more points scored by Nashoba, puts him ahead. So it looks like they're playing on 4 fields here down in Natick. Coach Scott is out in the field now talking to his players. So they have a 65-minute time cap on it. Score up to 11. Halftime will be at 6 points. See the players starting to wipe their faces off. It is a little bit muggy. Very comfortable day for the end of April. Again, Abington will be receiving. Nashoba with the pull. Completely lost sight of it. That ends up in the end zone. Abington pulls it out quickly. Over to Barry. Back to Stefan. And again, Nashoba close to Abington goal line. Take advantage of the close play. Taking his time. And Curdy comes flying in there. Go ahead downfield. He off the foot races there. And he at the goal line. Abington had the opportunity, deflected on the ground. Almost. Nashoba disc. Nice defensive play by Nashoba. Intercepted by Blackmore. Turnover, Abington disc. Over to Barry. To Stefan, able to pull it in just in time as the defender came flying across. Back to Stefan. Low pass to Abdul. Back to Stefan. Oh, just beyond Blackmore's hand, reach. Out of bounds in the end zone. Abington had a couple opportunities for scores here. Wasn't able to make it work. That one hits the deck. Advantage Abington now. Stefan taking the time. And he finds Barry in the end zone. Abington with their second score. Nashoba 3, Abington 2. So let's see now. Number 22 just came in for Abington. Let's see. Zayden just came in. Okay, let me put down that cheat sheet. So Abington with the pull this time. Nashoba will be receiving. Again, folks, I apologize. I got a really deep cough, bad cold. Abington's waiting for the signal. And Nashoba's ready. Stefan with the pull. That got some good distance, some good hang time. Nashoba quick to break out. There's a fake, couple fakes. He dumps it back. That one hits the deck. Takes a Nashoba roll, though. Barry to pick it up. And that one gets defended well by Nashoba. And that one gets deflected by Stefan. Long leading pass to Kearney again, and he just could not catch up to it. Nice attempt again. So I don't have a roster for the other team, but I'm gonna call this guy their top gunner. I'm gonna call him Indiana Jones. He's got that look. Hammer throw, and could not hold on to it. Abington disc over to Barry. Dumped off to Stefan over in the far side. Excuse me. And that one gets knocked down at the goal line. Stefan putting a lot of pressure on. There we go, leading pass, hits his target. And there we go, another long leading hospital pass. And that just curves out of bounds. Wind caught a little bit of it. Arced over to the far side. Abington disc. Right in the corner. Gets it out to, I can't see who that is. There's again, long leading pass. Abdul making a charge for it way down the side, and he cannot catch up to it. It looks like it was out of bounds anyways. The Nashoba will take it right from the corner. Disc is in play. Oh, able to just pull that one in just by the fingertips. Hits his target. Walking the tightrope on the long side. Again, hits midfield, dumps it back. And Abington intercepts. Kearney pulls it in. Over to Barry. And it goes flying ahead. Nobody able to catch up to it. Turnover, Nashoba. Hammer throw. Hits his target. Another hammer throw. Nashoba still pulls it in. Long leading pass again. That's a hospital throw, and that's going to arc back again. And we have a collision down in the field, and it's out of bounds. Going to keep the camera off the play. Okay, the player gets up. There was a collision down there. So Abington disc down in the corner of the goal line. Barry will set it into play. Both teams just lining up, waiting for the tap. Okay, disc is in play. And Stefan breaks away, gets away. Again, long leading pass down into the end zone. Looks like Kearney's able to pull it in, and that will even up the score, 3-3. Kearney with a long hospital throw, pulls it in. Nice huck by Stefan. So I believe they're going to take a timeout right now. The score 3-3, as far as I know. We'll take a break and be back with more action in just a moment. Welcome back after that timeout. Nashoba will be receiving this disc. Again, Stefan with the pull. His hand is up. Waiting for a signal from Nashoba. Here we go. Nashoba's hands up. They're ready. And here's the pull. Nice hang time. Long pull. I haven't seen any bricks yet in this game. Of course, the wind is really mild over this side of the field where it was more windier a few fields over. Close coverage by Stefan. And Nashoba able to leap up high, pull it back down. And that's deflected away by Abington, number 6. And long throw over Abington's player, Tyler Merrick. Doesn't look like Tyler from here. Number 4. I apologize. I'm sorry. Kinneberg. Okay, Kearney comes diving in. Intercepts it, knocks it down. Stefan on the goal line, looking for a single point to put him ahead for the first time. No, actually for the second time. Barry pulls it in, so Abington does pull ahead, 4-3. They did score the first score early in the game, then three quick scores by Nashoba. Got one sub come in for Nashoba. Okay, I just lost battery power for my grandpa screen, but we have a little timeout here anyway, so I will switch this battery out. There we go. Got some power here. And there we go. Excuse me. There will be a time when I'm going to run out of battery power with the grandpa screen. It's just the way it is. Nashoba receiving it again. Abington with the pull. Again, Stefan with the pull. His hands up. Nashoba says they're ready, and here's the pull. Low flying disc. A little beyond 3/4 of the way down the field. Short passes. There's a fake. Another fake. And he gets it off. High leaping catch, able to pull it in. Mostly short passes all the way downfield, working for him. And he's hit his target, and there you go, another score. That ties it up 4-4 now. So congratulations, Nashoba. Abington will be receiving the pull this time. I want to thank Mr. Barry for helping me bring the equipment over across field. And I also want to thank Linda Blackmore. Where is she? She's right over there. She got me the roster. Not that I can look at the roster all the time, but. So we have the Nashoba coach down on the field giving us some instructions. So Nashoba's ready. Abington signal, they're ready. Here we go. Long backhand disc down to Barry, to Stefan, to Merrick. I want to thank Tyler Merrick. I asked for a volunteer to help me bring equipment over, and he was the first one to step up to the plate. Turnover, Nashoba disc. And there we go, another score in the far end zone. So that will pull them ahead. Oh, I believe 6-4. Unofficially 6-4. But that would make it halftime. So maybe it's 5-4. Yeah, it must be 5-4. That's my story, and I'm sticking with it. I do like the Abington green shirts better than the white. Kind of blend into the field pretty good. Coach Scott gives the team the thumbs up. Nashoba with his hand up. They're ready. Another backhanded huck. Goes coast to coast, right in the hands of Stefan. To Barry, back to Stefan. Over to Kearney. Back to Barry. Over to Abdul. Back to Barry. Long disc into the end zone. Kearney jumps up a counter mile. He pulls it in. I believe that ties up the score 5-5. Rest of the team comes in, gives him an attaboy. So Merrick comes out, and let's see. And Quintero comes in for Merrick. Nashoba will be receiving this pull. Stefan waiting for the signal from Nashoba. There we go. Nashoba says they're ready, and Stefan with the pull. Again, goes coast to coast. Able to pull it in. Started to drop. And could not pull that disc up. Turnover, Abington disc. And that one, wind caught it, just twisted it, rolled on the ground. Nashoba disc. Oh, able to pull it in one hand. Dumps it back. Grab it up. Again, leading pass. Wind catches it. High flying disc. He catches it in the end zone. Stays inbound. So that should pull them up ahead 6-5, and we will have a halftime break. Nashoba 6, Abington 5. We'll take a break and be back with more action in just a moment. Welcome back, folks, after the halftime break. Now, even though Nashoba had the last score, Abington received the first pull at the start of the game, so Nashoba gets the first pull of the second half. And one of the parents pointed out that there is a scoreboard on the deck across field. So I'll use that as a reference. That way I'm not second guessing myself. Stefan just outside the goal line to Kearney. Stefan in the end zone to Nate Blackmore. That will even up the score, 6-6. So let me get a shot of that scoreboard, see if we can see it over there. Yeah, you can barely see it, one of the players in front of it, but we got a score 6-6. I believe Abington has the blue color, Nashoba with the red. Coach Scott on the field talking to his players here. Back and forth game against two Titans here. Another fine game. Oh, let's see his hawk just flying overhead here. Get a shot of him up here. Where'd he go? There he is. Okay, here's the pole. And we get a brick. Goes out of bounds on the far side of the field. They'll bring it in where it went out. go to center field. And that one's deflected down by Abington. And that one doesn't hit his target. Turnover again, back to Nashoba. And able to hold on to it. Fast breakaway. Little too quick on the pass. Little too much adrenaline on it. Turnover, Abington disc at the goal line. Over to Abdul. Abdul dumps it back to Barry. And Steph, oh, no, Blackmore comes in. Didn't see where he came from, but they had a receiver. He dumps it back to Barry. Over to Merrick. Merrick back to Barry. Forward pass over to Abdul. And again, breakaway right by Barry comes flying down the field. And Kearney able to scoop in the end zone. Pulling up another score for Abington. So that will bring him ahead 7-6. See if get players in front of the scoreboard there. Let's see if we can see it. Yep, 7-6, Abington lead. Back and forth all day. Nashoba will receive the disc. Definitely feel a little bit of red getting on my face. I'll go home. My wife will think I got the bourbon glow going on or something. So Stefan's been pulling every pull that Abington has. There's a backhand huck downfield. Catches it in the air. Abington quick to come up. Nice look. Dumps it back. Crossing pass. And deflected by Kearney. Kearney on the races there. Dumps it back to Stefan. Abington sets up. Again, over to Abdul. Abington walking the fine line down the side, down the far side of the field. There's a hammer throw into the end zone. And Kearney dives in and he's able to pull it in again. I don't know how many times he does that same play. He just comes flying in, able to pull it in. I'll have to check his hands for some stickum. So that will put Abington ahead now. 8-6. Again, Nashoba will be receiving. Stefan with the pull. I see the Nashoba coach out in the field. Got to say howdy to the guy earlier. And here's the pull. And we got a brick that goes out of bounds, just out of bounds on the near side of the field. He'll bring it out to center field. Stephon right on him. Crossing pass, hits his target. Dumps it back. Fake holds on to it. Back again. Breakaway, hits his target. Fake me out. Short pass. Again, hits his target close to the goal line. And Kearney able to come in here, deflect it, turnover. And Kearney breakaway near the goal line. Oh, just butterfingered it. Abdul not getting it, just getting there just a little too late. Wobbly pass, wasn't able to hold on to it. I'm not going to give him a butterfinger for that. That was too wobbly. Abington had their opportunity on it, though, but turnover back to Abington. And that's deflected out of bounds. So it'll be Nashoba disc over on the far side. He brings it to the sideline, taps the deck. Disc is in play. And just by all the players, Abington disc. Barry right on it. Nashoba right in back of him. And that one into the deck. Nashoba disc. Crossing pass. Crossing back pass, right back again. And Kearney comes flying in again at the goal line. Deflects it down. Couple of major saves by Kearney. Abington on the goal line. Long pass downfield, not able to catch up to it. Just out of the reach of Kearney. Nashoba disc. Just had one of the other teams, I believe that's Sharon, that just ran by us. Sharon was the victors over Abington in the first game of the day. And that one gets deflected by Abington. Turnover, Abington disc. Barry picks it up. Quick throw over to Stephon. Stephon's very patient. He'll find his target. He just won't throw it away. Low pass, but Barry able to pull it in. They're into the end zone, and nope, just outside the end zone. Right in the corner, Abdul with the disc. And Barry, short pass, kind of a BB shot over to Barry, able to pull it in. That will put another score on the board. Barry with the score, assisted by Abdul, and that will bring us to a score of 9-6. Abington lead. Coach Scott is on the field talking to his teammates there, giving them some more instruction. Nashoba is a strong team. Anybody's game still. They're playing up to 11 in these tournament games. 11 or 65-minute time cap. Sun's really starting to come out now. The clouds are breaking away. Let's get a shot of Abington sideline over here. Again, we miss having Jack Pacello out here in the field with us, Jack. The vocal tones of Jack Pacello. You guys just have to suffer with me for the rest of the day. Makes you feel any better. I'm listening to myself too, so misery loves company. There's the pole. No wind at all right now. Just dead silence. And that one hits the deck. Takes a roll. Barry picks it up. There's a hammer throw into the end zone. And could not hold on to it. Nashoba disc at their goal line. Everybody's just lightly jogging down there, getting themselves in position. Crossing pass. Dumps it back. Short pass. And just leads ahead of the Nashoba player. Abington disc. Barry back to Stefan. Stefan throws it just above the deck. Abdul with the great catch. Over to Barry. Finds Stefan. Nashoba comes flying in, intercepts it. Now Nashoba with a big breakaway. And just leads them just too far. Nashoba with the opportunity just couldn't hit their mark. Abington will take it from their own goal line. Nice fake by Barry. Over to 22, back to Stefan. Over to 21, back to Stefan. Over to Abdul. Back to Stefan. Short little dump pass to Stefan. Long huck into the end zone. Can Kearney pull it down? And Kearney pulls it down again. I'm surprised he can't jump up and grab one of those hawks flying overhead. So that will pull Abington up one more score. I believe that will make it. Where does that scoreboard go? I can't find the scoreboard. I believe it makes it 10-6. Wherever that scoreboard went, it's not there now. So I don't know if that is the game. It looks like it's the game. It's timeout? Okay, we have a timeout. Thank you. Mr. Barry over there helping me out. So Abington, one of the teams taking a timeout. So I will take a break, and we'll be back with more action in a blink of an eye. And we are back. Yeah, the scoreboard has left the field. I did confirm the score is Abington 10, Nashoba 6. Abington looking for just one more score. And that hits the deck. Over to Stefan. Deep into the end zone. And Blackmore able to pull it in. Final score. Abington 11, Nashoba 6. Congratulations, Abington. Nashoba, good luck with the rest of your season. So that will end game 3 of the day. I will catch the lineup here. That will do it for game 3 of the day. Abington with a 2-1 record for the day. April 29th, 2017. Thank you for watching. Good day. Be well.